back. What's up, everybody? Benja Well Done coming at you live on this beautiful corona-free day. Today is Friday, July the 31st at 5:25 in the morning. How are you doing? So, as you can see, wearing my gi on my way to the jiu-jitsu, and it's going to be a beautiful day today. You might have seen, if you follow me on Instagram, I've been doing a push-up challenge. It's called the 22 Push-up Challenge because apparently every single day 22 combat veterans commit suicide, kill themselves, which is awful.
Bluetooth disconnected.
That wasn't planned, but doesn't matter because we're driving forward with the mission. So 22 combat veterans kill themselves every single day. That's 22 warriors that gave everything they could, and for one reason or another don't feel like they can really handle it. Now, there's a lot of people out there. There's a lot of outreach groups. There's a lot of good people. There's a lot of bad people. Stay away from bad people, but there's a lot of good people. If you're feeling that way, you can always reach out and talk to. The problem is, most people, if you're a combat veteran, unless you get some specific help with someone who maybe has that kind of experience, is going to be a lot less inclined to have an idea of what you're talking about. The reason why? Soldiers live a different kind of life. I'm an Army vet. I know from experience. As a soldier, a lot of people throw around the term, oh, I'm a soldier, because I'm great at basketball or some crap like that, or I'm a soldier, I'm hardcore. Being a soldier is being disciplined, it's being ready, it's being ready to execute. And there's a whole ethos, a whole criteria between actually being a soldier and calling yourself a soldier. Now, I'm not trying to digress too much, but what I am saying is that if you think talking to anybody is good if you're having these kind of thoughts, right? But talking to someone that actually is in the veterans field, okay, if it's their job and they work with veterans, if they're a veteran themselves, the closer you can bring it to home, the better. Because nobody really knows what it's like, aside from veterans, to have someone's life being taken by someone that was not a personal enemy, that was an enemy combatant. There's a big difference between being killed in the streets with gang violence, killed in a special operations mission, in some sort of a mission that you actually carry a flag representing your country. These aren't gang colors, these are American colors. I'm not necessarily a political guy. However, with that being mentioned, freedom of speech constantly being attacked. I'm going to say this. The people that I served with that were black in the Army, they refer to themselves as American. Okay? And there's this guy, this is old school, but I'm just dropping knowledge real quick. There's this guy, Jesse Jackson, right? He basically came up with the term, a separatist term to separate black people from America, called African American. Okay. Now, you can say or do whatever, think whatever what you want, but in my opinion, whenever you call yourself, and this is basically what my friends in the Army would say, and I completely support them. My black Army brethren, they would basically tell me, and I agree with them 100%, that the term African American, and not just African American, Italian American, Jewish American, Lebanese American, anything that has a hyphen, that has a dash, represents a separation. And that's a divisive term. Any sort of a dash American is a divisive term, because the thing is, you're taking a moment, not about respect, not about any sort of country heritage of where you got your naturalization from. If you came here from a different country and you became a U.S. citizen after, you're taking a moment to purposely separate America with you and aligning it with that other country. And that's a choice. But my friends didn't like that choice. They hated that, because they say that they're not African American, they're American American. Interestingly enough, that's actually a very taboo thing to say. And the reason why, Morgan Freeman, he said it. There's a lot of people that believe it's very divisive, and honestly, I agree. I do. And it has nothing to do about African American. It has to do with anything dash American. Yeah, it's completely irrelevant if it's African. It doesn't matter, because the commonality of everybody having that flag on their shoulder, the people that have served our country are proud. They're proud to wear that flag. And the only color that you really care about in the Army is green. Anybody that is racist and has negative, the term racism actually means, and I'm paraphrasing, but believing based off of a race that there is a superior or inferior element, meaning you're better than or not good as. Would it be racist if I said that I truly believe that black people are the most athletic people in the world? Yes. That's a compliment. It's a weird thing. I used to have an old joke I used to say, which is it racist if you're giving someone a compliment? Like Asians are typically really good at math. That's racist. It is. But the truth is, that's because Asian countries place an emphasis on their mathematics skills. There's a reason why all those countries are far more developed in their engineering, because they put a strong emphasis on the sciences. Right? So, but again, that's not an inferior thing. I'm actually giving a superior compliment. But when somebody says they're better than somebody because, see, now it's an superior complex. I'm digressing. But my point is that first off, I'm glad to be done doing the challenge. It has nothing to do about uploading it, but I don't really take attention for other purposes and other causes and aim it to myself. That's exactly what I'm doing right now, but I'm doing it with a purpose. This country is in a philosophical civil war between calling people the right pronouns, speech police, cancel culture, racism, fake racism, anti-racism, prejudice. We got a pandemic. And all the while, you still have people that don't even see any of that, because they're protecting all these people that want to complain, all these people that want to protest the correct way, all these people that are protesting the wrong way. It's not protest. If you're a criminal and you're doing an act of crime during a protest, you're no longer acting in a protest. Okay? You're a criminal. There's a lot of great people out there that have been victimized, and a lot of people that have capitalized out of this whole all the protests that have been happening. That's going to happen with anything. With anything good, I feel like it's almost inevitable that people try to capitalize in a negative way. You know? But anyway, this isn't about me. This is about combat veterans. I love you guys. I miss you guys. And I pray for you all. If you need some help, please talk to somebody. But try to have it be as someone that has as close of experience to what you dealt with so that they can actually relate. Because that's part of the isolation in somebody killing themselves, is that feeling of isolation. And if it's based off of something that other people don't have a way of relating to, it makes it that much more, it makes it even a bigger hurdle to overcome, not on your part, but on their part to help you. So, Veterans Administration, combat veterans, join a group, talk to somebody. I'm not really like a, it's funny because I was about to say I'm not a serious guy. Here's the thing, I'm an extremely serious guy. But you're saying, hey, how's that possible? You do comedy. Well, yeah, here's the thing, I do comedy, but I'm serious about my comedy. I'm an expert professional at my passions. And I'm telling everyone right now, whoever's listening to this, that if you ever need somebody to talk to, and I haven't met you, I served, shoot me an email, talk to me, we'll talk back. I'm not the answer. You need to get someone that's local that you can reach out, and maybe somebody that you can actually hold their hand or hug. Now, again, I'm not trying to get deep and I'm not trying to be serious, but I just got done doing this 22 push-up challenge, and that's what this is all about. And side note, I would actually do one more, and I would always say +1 for the Army. Yeah. So with that being mentioned, I'm sure I'll have more to say, but right now this just goes out to all the combat veterans and military personnel everywhere, regardless of your country. Take care of yourself, talk it out, and I'm sure I'll be back. If this is longer than 13 minutes, then I had a lot more to say. Well, you guys have a beautiful day. Thank everybody for their service. It's no longer here. It's currently here, and it's out there fighting now. I'm Benja. Well done. Check me out. Peace.